Welcome to Sitrep, Voidstar Edition. I'm Caleb Perkins, and I'm going to be helping you become a better PvP player. Please note that my main isn't currently level 50, so these first few videos are going to be of pre-ranked war zones, but that shouldn't matter much because the concept and strategy is all the same, despite whatever gear or enemy is going to be in the war zone, so it should all be helpful. I usually play as a Vanguard tank, so a lot of this is going to be from a tank's perspective, but it should be helpful to you if you are a tank, obviously, because it'll help you understand your role better, and if you're not a tank, it'll help you understand how better to help your tank in your group. So yeah, without further ado, I present the Voidstar. First thing you notice right off the bat is that I've got alarms blaring, which means that it's in progress. Usually this means that someone has bailed out along the way, but in this case, the group actually started with one less than the maximum. Just whenever you hear alarms, be prepared to hit the ground running. So I see that I'm an attacker, and so I'm just going to run to the nearest console and try to deactivate these force fields. There are actually 3 people trying to do the same thing, so it doesn't matter that I get hit by this guy, but I'm not going to waste my time with him. I'm going to keep on running to the doors. The thing about the Voidstar, you can't get distracted by fights along the way. Toss a couple shots, but then keep moving. There's a guy up there, as you might have saw in a few seconds. So my task as a tank is just to distract these guys and keep them busy. So actually, since he planted the bomb, my job is pretty much done. I'm doing pretty good thus far. I can just pull through my rotation and not worry about much. Even so, I'm going to slap on a couple of med packs and run towards the end, just in case there's conflict in here.
Data core transfer initialized. Downloading. Please stand by.
Now we move to the defender round, and this is a lot simpler, at least for tanks. All we have to do is just guard the doors. You need not to worry about kills here, just interrupt anyone who gets near the doors, and obviously don't get distracted. That's pretty much the key in this war zone. You need to have focus like a rock. Usually you want to wait here a little while to see the direction that most of the people are going, especially if you're a tank, because sometimes people make plans like everyone hard left. So it's good to see where the majority is going so you can protect. I usually set up a stealth scan to make sure no one stealths by me, but at this point it doesn't really matter because there's a huge mob there. To my right, there's a guy that actually slips by me as I'm getting distracted by the Sith guy in front of me. He manages to plant the bomb, exhibiting yet again the fact that you can't get distracted at all in this game. He just barely slipped by the edge of my vision as the whole mob was on me. Usually, you probably do want to go and see if you can deactivate the bomb, but it was already pretty near pretty near exploding right now, and I wasn't going to have a chance to deactivate it, so I headed the other way just to keep myself alive longer, be able to prevent anyone from activating the bridge on this side. That's always a good thing. Stealth scan again, that's always good. Now, if you have your camera positioned like mine, where it's over the edge, you're not going to be able to target anyone. So it's kind of a downside for defenders, but if you're not being able to target someone, move your camera off the edge, because that makes it a lot more difficult to fight. as a defender, you don't have to kill every last guy. You just have to slow them down a lot, just enough so that they don't get through on time. And if you're going to die, one of the last things you want to do before you die is you want to taunt someone or stun someone, depending on your cooldowns. I mean, you could always opt to attack someone the last seconds before you die, but odds are they'll heal through it or something, or it won't matter that much in the long run. But if you taunt someone, it provides lasting protection against them attacking someone else, so that's always a good thing to do. I can run straight ahead on at this mob and not be anywhere near the door so long as I keep watch on the door, because there's a guy back there and I know what he's doing. But even after I charge this mob, I want to stay with the mob and not let them distract me and watch the guy near the door. Overall, things are going well because there's only 40 seconds left, but there are a couple guys attacking over here, and that guy just died, so it was good that I was looking where I was. You always want to check not just where the main force is attacking, but the other side as well, because if there's only one guy guarding and a couple guys take him down, then you're pretty much vulnerable. So you have to be aware of both sides, not just one. So I just need to keep these fools busy for a while. And that pretty much wraps this up. Concerning the stat sheet, you always want to kind of check your stats on various things. Like, I'm a tank, so I'll look at protection usually. You want to find out where you're weak, and you want to try and train to improve that spot to shore up defenses. The stat board is really, really useful if you want to become a better PvP player. I suggest you study it like a tactician and find out what you can do better. And there's no specific rule for awarding MVP votes. I usually do it to the guy with highest medals or to like the person who's healed me most, but it's up to you. That pretty much wraps up the Voidstar edition of the Sitrep. Thanks for listening, and I hope this was really helpful to you.